Alrighty, Libras. So this is going to be your reading for February 4th through the 11th. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my channel. If you're new, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button if you do want to stay up to date with my messages in the future. Also, make sure you check out the description box as well if you'd like to get a personal reading. My website is www.mystikalkristals.com, where you can go ahead and book your appointments. And we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the reading, guys. I don't want to bore you guys with the important details, but they're important. So let's go ahead and get into it, Libras. Alrighty, so let's talk about this. So a lot of you guys may be racking your brain about some circumstances that you may be stuck to. This may be a love situation. This may be like you just energetically being stuck in your head about some decisions, some moves that you want to make. Okay. I really feel like also a lot of you guys are going to be going out there being more social, definitely trying to see what's next for you guys when it comes to the dating scene. I also feel as if you guys maybe, like I said, having some issues with love this week. Like there may be some issues with you energetically coming out of your head about just a relationship here. I'm also seeing something here about a friend. There may be some issues with a friend this week. I'll be aware of that. Or you may lose a friend this week. Okay, but a lot of you guys, yeah, What? You're driving yourself sick over a love situation here, okay? And yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you feel like you don't have any control over what's like really going on with your connections here. You may feel like somebody just kind of came up, stole your heart, and you may be like in a very defensive place of not really knowing what to do. You could be like super guarded as well, or dealing with somebody who's super guarded as well, okay? And this could all be different situations because I'm seeing a lot of people here. But overall, I am seeing a situation like a new relationship that you did want to get off the ground. There may be issues with that this week. So I will be mindful, or I would be mindful of that. And I feel like some of you guys, you may be dealing with some people who are consistently going to just keep being stubborn. There's nothing you could really do about that. Or some of you guys, you're taking on that role of being very consistently stubborn in the way that you're maybe acting, or just your approach that you're taking, period. Like, I'm not really going to reconcile with somebody, or you're dealing with somebody who may have issues with wanting to reconcile with you. Like there may be issues with that. So I would be aware of that. Okay, so let's see what other guidance comes through for you guys. I would also, with your creative projects, I would make sure that you're not being too hard on yourself when it comes to the level of perfection that you may want. And just overall making sure that you are like polishing up your work, yes, but not being hard on yourself when it comes to just your level of creativity or what you want out of your projects. Okay, because that may be stopping you from releasing your work or getting out there like how you should. I'm also seeing that success is yours if you really do want to go out there and get it, okay? It's all about you going after it. Also, for some of you guys who've already been putting the work in, I feel like you will be feeling a sense of success this week, feeling very accomplished. I'm also seeing that this week you may be involved in helping children or a cause related to children, so that's beautiful. Also, whatever you may be doing may be connected directly to children. So understand that what you're doing right now is definitely helping people evolve and the youth overall, whether it's directly connected to children or not. It's helping generations after you really grow in some sort of way. It's going to be different for everyone. Okay, so this week's energy, last week's energy, the guidance, the focus, and the outcome. Alrighty, Libras. So I really feel like some of you guys are trying to go in a new direction when it comes to just a lot of things energetically. I feel like you guys are really wanting some new beginnings, really trying to dive deep when it comes to your emotions, maybe looking at some love situations here and feeling very engulfed in your feelings, like feeling like you're surrounded by a lot of emotions and needing to kind of sift through that. Through this, you may be acting a little petty because you don't know how to really sift through your emotions, so make sure that you are working on that part of yourself or that aspect of yourself, but really make sure that you're doing some research with some things that you are trying to take a leap of faith in, okay? Especially if you have been single for some time, I feel like there is an opportunity for you to manifest some great things in love, but you want to make sure that you're not extending your love in a very shielded way, if that makes sense. Like very guarded, but still wanting to go out there. And speaking of, coming into this week, you guys are showing up as the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Magician card. So, like I said, very guarded, but still try to manifest some love here. So make sure that you are working on this aspect of yourself, like I said, because you may be blocking your blessings from energetically coming in because of the fact that you may be so guarded, maybe even sexually for some of you guys, but guarded to the point where it's making it hard for people to kind of get through to you, okay? And yeah, I feel like there may have been some sort of communication or some sort of situation here where things were being thrown at you, and I feel like what needs to happen moving forward is you guys do need to move past that barrier. But what I am seeing in the past, I do have the Strength card clarified by the Eight of Wands. So in the past, you definitely did have to remain strong. You had to exercise the level of patience and just controlling yourself, self-control, when it came to the way you were communicating with someone, or maybe even moving on from maybe a heartbreak, okay? There may have been some sort of shifts in the energy, and I feel like there was a level of attention or success that came in, but you still had to weigh out some things when it came to a situation that you wanted to move to a calmer place, or you were mentally trying to move on from, where there may have been juggling or some highs and lows. But what I am seeing for the guidance, guys, I do have the Three of Cups clarified by the Hermit. So the guidance here is to make sure that with this person that you're reconciling with, that you guys have gone within about it before you do reconcile with this person, and see whether or not you guys can move past the adversities that you guys have experienced from the past and move to a calmer place here. Okay? And I feel like you guys definitely, like I said, are in a position to manifest that. But this is going to be one of those things where you have to move past this barrier of confusion. And also sifting through a lot of options you guys may have that's keeping you blocked here. But what I am seeing for the focus for this week, guys, we do have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So the focus for this week, guys, is to definitely turn your back on third-party situations and also get to the finish line. I feel like you guys may have been really putting up a fight for a relationship, or you guys have been trying to get over someone else's barriers, but definitely planning for the long term and just conquering any sort of challenges in your love life, okay? Especially this level of confusion here. And what I am seeing for the outcome, we do have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys, you're going to be doing a little cheating, okay, or exploring, but also like trying to start something new when it comes to love, okay? You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be avoiding starting something new with a fire sign. All right, but overall, I'm telling you, some of you guys are going to be cheating. Some of you guys are going to be sneaking around, having a lot of fun, okay, in whatever way you want to think about it. But definitely starting some new energy in love. Okay, so I really feel like the person that you're dealing with, your cross watcher, this person may not have that much to offer, whether that's like as far as the foundation or even financially for some of you guys. But this person's at a crossroads about which way to kind of make you happy, or how to get happiness back into their life or in this connection. There may be issues with this person opening up as well. Like, this person may be trying to save their finances or keeping to themselves energetically. And there is a level of like stalemate energy going on with this person, but it's because they may not be seeing things from the right perspective. And they may be dissatisfied how the situation's kind of growing, especially if you guys do have kids together. Even if you don't, this person really wants things to kind of shift into a better alignment. They're definitely trying to use their intuition as well. They feel like you're very guarded, still stuck on whatever happened in the past between you and this person, or just in the past period. And there may be issues with them getting this love off the ground. They really don't know whether or not they want to move on from you as well. Like, they do want to communicate. I am seeing a lot of sexual energy coming from this person. But there's some things that you guys energetically need to walk away from before you guys can start offering love to each other. Honestly, okay? Alrighty, so what is the final guidance for my Libras for February 4th through the 11th? What is the final guidance? Whoa. So the card we have, it says, love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. And the next card we have, it says, go solo, alone time, happier time together. So yeah, some of you guys, you've gone through some hurtful things, some hurtful situations in your relationship, or even now, like even with you being single, you may have just gone through a lot. And I feel like you guys definitely do need to take a breather. Like, if you've experienced a level of hurt from your partner and they keep trying to reconcile, or you guys keep trying to work on it, make sure you're taking time for yourself to see if you can, whether or not you can heal that hurt with this person and move forward. And if not, take some time to yourself. Like, don't force yourself to be in this relationship if you can't do it, okay? Alone time will definitely give you a sense of clarity. So don't be afraid of doing so if that is something that you do need, okay? And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that I was able to bring some sort of clarity moving forward for this week. I wish you guys the best of luck. I will definitely see you guys later. Again, if you do want a personal reading, my website is www.MystikalKristals.com. And I will see you Libras in your next reading, okay? I wish you guys the best of luck. Alrighty.